Hi, today I'd like to show you a few Russian coins from got earlier ones to later ones. So here we got I think they call it a denga from Ivan the Fourth. That's Ivan the Terrible. So that is sort of 1535 to 1547. It's got a, I think it is St. George and the Dragon, where you got, I think you can just about see a lance coming down from a horse and a man on a horse coming down. So that's St. George with the Dragon. Very small piece, very crude. These are the sort of coins that were used in Russia for this period. And then on the other side, it's just got some wording. So you got these of this sort of period, very crude types of coins. A denga, so that's with the horse. Now we've got a bit further along, 1737. So this is the period of Anna of Russia, Tsarina. A bit more like normal European coins now. We've got the double eagle of Russia there. Again, I think it's called a denga before they started to get into the new currency of rubles and stuff like that. Now we've got one of 1777. So this is the period of Catherine the Great, or Catherine the Second Catherine. Again, we've got the double-headed eagle of Russia, and we've got kopecks. There's this 5 kopeck. Quite a heavy piece of coinage, 1777. Then we got 1793. We got 2 kopecks. So this is now, 1797. So this is now Paul the First of Russia. Because the Russian alphabet is similar to Greek, but so that's a P. You wouldn't know it. It looks like an N or something like that in Roman, but this is some of the difficulties of getting coinage from Russia. It's a bit different. So this one is now Alexander the First. Again, we've got the 1819. So just after the Napoleonic Wars. And now we've got 1 kopeck. Now we've got 1851. So this is Nicholas the First. A ruble, so this is silver. Big chunk of Russian silver. See that P, the second line, the P, that's actually an R. The Y is a U type, so it says ruble. Then we got the classical double-headed Russian eagle. (1852). So again, this is Nicholas the First. A little one, little piece of 1 Dezeska. I can't. So that little boxy thing that sounds a D, E, N, Den. 1852. Again with the 1852. So this is Nicholas the First. So again, you've got this H. It looks like an H, but it's an N. Like you've got Inyet. No, that's like an H-E-T. Nicholas the First. No, 18 78, again another Nicholas one, a ruble. So it's a nice piece of chunky piece of same sort of design as the earlier ruble. Then we got 1887, so this is Alexander III, 20 kopeck, nice little piece of silver. Again, on the other side you've got the double-headed eagle. Then we've got the last, this is Nicholas II, he's the last Tsar of Russia before the revolution. He's got that beard, very similar to his other monarchs of that period. They all had the same sort of look, this full beard. So this is 1897, so a little before the revolution. Again, you've got the double-headed eagle there. Now we've got the first of the Soviet ones, 1923, 10 kopecks. And on the other side we've got the famous hammer and sickle of the Soviet period. I don't think it was the Soviet Union at that time. I think it was just hadn't been completely formed. Now we've got 1956, very basic type of coin, and again 15 kopecks, very Russian era. I'll show you some stamps of this period as well, because they're quite interesting as well. I find the Soviet type of stamps quite interesting. And again, we got the old hammer and sickle and wreath, the CCCP in those days. So all those C's were S's, and the P was a republic. So it's really SSSR in our speech, if you come from the UK, that is. So this is a ruble from 1965, near the end of the Soviet period. Again, you've got the SSSR or CCCP, 1 ruble. Now we've got 1998, so this is going back to the old double-headed eagle, because now it is no longer the Soviet Union, it's Russia. So you've got ruble at the top there, and then you've got Bank of Russia, Racine, something like that. Then we've got a couple of ballet dancers, I think they are, on that side. Then last but not least, it's the last in my collection of dates. So it's 2016. Again, we've got a double-headed eagle, 1 ruble. And again, you've got Bank Russia at the bottom there. And on this side, we've got 1 ruble. I hope that was some interest to you. Please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't. It all helps my little channel. And I'll come back to you again soon with some stamps, probably next time. Stamps of Russia of this period. And see how they sort of look similar to this sort of era as well. So please subscribe. Give it a comment, give it a thumbs up, it all helps. Thank you very much. Sorry I haven't come back lately, but Easter got in the way. I will be coming back with a few more videos shortly. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.